That's another promotion of a tyrannical situation that Israel was put in, man. What happened in Egypt, man? What happened in the old times, in the ancient world? Israel was put into bondage, man. So again, Esau is being stout and proud against the Lord, man, trying to boast about it. Like, yeah, we put your people in captivity, man. We had that. We had the nations helping. You know, Esau is just a wicked asshole, man. But it says, but for that there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. Fuck. Salakia, I can't lay out on my head, but it says, but for thou shalt not will be called tender and delicate, because now you're being found out. Now you're being found out what you are, man, and now people are catching on to who you really are. All right, so you're not being called tender and delicate anymore, man. That time is up, because the prophets, to the secrets of Yahweh Shem Yashad that have been revealed to the prophets, we're making it known now what you are. All right, it's like I don't want to cover my head too much. Try not to cover it. It says, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. It says, take the millstones and grind meal. Uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts, is his name, the Holy One of Israel. Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, all right, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms, and you're going to be taken out, man. The scriptures say you're going to be made desolate again. All right, rise no more. The sound of destruction is being heard in the land. Okay, but it says, I was wroth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thine hand. Thou didst shew them no mercy. Upon the ancient thou hast very heavily laid thy yoke, and you've done it since the beginning of time. All right. The Lord was wroth with our people, man. The Lord was upset, and you were set up to be a whipping stick to our people, but you were supposed to stop. All right, you were supposed to stop being, malicious and wicked with the wicked intent, having wicked agendas. But what did you do? You kept on going. So you're paying for everything that you've been doing since the beginning of time, man. Like I said, since Adam and Eve, It says that you shall no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms for it. It says, thou hast said, I shall be a lady forever. So that it's not laid these things to thy heart. You didn't take into account of what your punishment was going to be after, man. You really thought you could outrun your judgment, man. Even at that, Esau's slow as hell, man. You ain't an athlete. It says, I shall be a lady forever. So that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart. Neither didst remember the latter end of it. Therefore hear not this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly. As sayest in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow. The same thing like it said in Revelations. Neither shall I know the loss of children. But these two things shall come to thee in the moment, in one day. It's saying the exact same thing as it did in Revelations. The loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries and for the great abundance of thine enchantments. And it says you're going to be a widow. Ain't nobody going to come to you to your aid, man. Ain't nobody going to aid you when the ultimate destruction comes from the Most High. Hey, that's between you and the Lord. And the heathen know. The heathen are going to know, like, all right, man, let's just sit this one out. Let's just stay the fuck out of his business. That's what's going to happen, man. The Lord is going to be the one to recompense you, man. The Almighty himself is going to visit this place. He's actually, like, for real. The Lord himself is going to present himself to Esau and deal with him. And his majesty is going to be shown. His power is going to be exhibited upon this nation. So these nations are going to see it. They're going to feel it. They're going to be like, all right, you know what? All right, So, hey, man. Hey, there was a movie. There was like a gunfight. I can't remember what it was, but it was through a card game. It wasn't the Magnificent Seven, but it said, "Hey, whoa, hey, ace beats pair." Like that's what's coming, man. Like these other nations are gonna realize just stay the fuck out of it, man. And Esau eventually, he is gonna have to fold. All right? There ain't gonna be nothing he's gonna be able to do about it, man. But it says in verse 10, it says, for thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. Thou hast said, none seeth me. You have trusted in your wickedness, man. You have trusted in everything that you've done, man, to where you actually believe that you're going to be able to mount up and stay, you're going to be able to stay vigilant in your wickedness, man. You're going to be able to prolong and prosper forever. It says, for thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. Thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee. All right. And thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me. Therefore shall evil come upon thee. Thou shalt not know from whence it riseth. Hey, the scriptures say, man, that none should be able to deliver you. You're not going to be able to get yourself out of this one, man. That movie, what is it? Fun with Dick and Jane. You know, the wife said, "We're in a pickle, Dick." That you're in a pickle, man. You're in a pickle and you're a dick, man. You stuck, man. Either way, whichever way you turn, man, you're gonna fall. And there's nothing that can be done about it, man. It says, therefore shall evil come upon thee. Thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off. See, thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. But you will know. You'll know who you're going to know who it's going to come from, because you're trying to prepare a war against it. You're trying to find a way to fight against the Lord. So, hey, man, we already know. You know what's coming, man. That's why you think that the technology you've been given, which the Lord gave you that knowledge, man. The Lord gave you the knowledge of that iron weapon. He gave you that, man. And it wasn't to help you progress or to fight against something. It was for your own destruction, man. The scripture say, man, you're going to flee from the iron weapon, but it's going to fall upon your own pate. It's going to come upon your own head, man. Ain't nothing you can do about it, man. What can you do? What can you do? In fact, let me get that in 2nd Esdras real quick. Shit. Select it. 2nd Esdras chapter 16 and 1. It says, woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt